Now let's demonstrate how to manage risk or risk-based insights. So if you look at the dashboard directly from here, we can go to the risky users by clicking on this button with a single click. For me, if you can see, no users detected with high risk, right? So we are good. But how do we go there? So we can go there under the ID protection blade. We can click on the dashboard. So here, for me, it's good because everything is by default 00, no agents flagged for risk, which is a good thing. And under reports, we got here the risky agents, risky users, everything will get here. If I click on risky users, this is the same click of a button. It is 100%, like no risk, green is 100%. So I'm good. But so there are cases like, let's say even there's a low risk, we can force the user to change the password. So I will be demonstrating that in this video itself in a short file, but let's first understand these things. So as per this dashboard, risky users, we can see it's kind of like 100% safe for me. And there are no risky users as per the date if we look here. Now we have sign in risk policy. So this feature is now kind of deprecated, will be deprecated in a few days. If you look at the date, October 1, 2026, I'll show in a conditional access. Same goes for user risk policy, where let's say a user is at a risk, even the risk is low. What we have seen few moments back in the dashboard, right? Let's say one of them is low. How do we force them to change the password? If you look here, it says migrate to conditional access. I'll fill out this. Technically, we shouldn't do it because it will be retired, but I'll show the same using the conditional access. But to give you a hint how it works, I'll do it. I'll select the specific user, select user. Let's say I want to enforce for the user named Alpha. I'll select, let's say the Alpha, I'm imagining Alpha is at like low risk or medium risk or high risk. And I want the user named Alpha to change the password, right? I'll select, make sure it's appear here. I'll click on select. Then I need to select the user risk here. So I'll select, I'll flag it as high. Now we have two things to do, either block access for Alpha since I have flagged it as high, or allow access by requiring password change, right? So since this feature will be deprecated, we shouldn't use it. Instead, we should use conditional access. Now let me demonstrate the same feature using conditional access. I'll duplicate this tab. Let me duplicate. Now I'll scroll down here to conditional access. Conditional access is under Entra ID. I'll click here conditional access. Now under policy, let me create one policy, new policy. I'll give it a name like change password, high risk user, maybe something like this. Next, I'll select the user. Please make sure not to select all user because even my account is under all user. It will force me to change the password even. That's why for this demo, I'll select users and groups. And another important thing, in order to carry out this activity, you need the global administrator role. I already have it. That's why I'm able to do it. I'll select users and groups, users and groups. Now I'll select Alpha, the same user who is at high risk, and I want to change the password. The user should change the password. I want that. I'll select it. And now target resources, I need to select all resource, because if I don't select all resource, I cannot force the user to change password. This is a basic requirement. You can try it out in your hands-on. If you want to do it by selecting none, it will throw error and it will force you to change to all resource. Next important thing is the grant thing, or the conditions even. So let's click on grant here first, and there we go, it says require password change. So if we look here, required password change can only be used when policy is assigned to all user. Remember, this is what I said like 20 seconds back from now. So I need to make sure it's ticked. Then there is another, for now click select. For sessions, let me select this because it's again mandatory. Sign in frequency, I'll select whatever is available, rest are grayed out for 5-minute tolerance. Now here's a catch. If I go to my Entra ID protection and check out the risky users, I'll just not save this. If you check my dashboard, there is no risk, right? Now, in order to enforce password change for any user, there should be at least low risk, at least one user or something like whom the user is affected. For me, it's 100% safe on no risk. Even if I try to create, Entra ID will throw the error because it's kind of like unnecessary creating problem for the user who is not at even at risk. I'm forcing them to change the password. I'll show you. Let's click on create. It's changed, and there we go, it says failed. So if you look here, couldn't process the request, it says. And if you read the error, password change control requires a user risk condition with at least, please read this, at least low risk level. So that's what I explained few moments back. Remember here in this dashboard that for me there is no risk, that's why it's not working. But in your tenant or in your organization, there might be some users, the dashboard might not be as clean as me. Then you can enforce the password change by creating a new policy under conditional access. Similarly, we have here risky user sign-ins. For me, it will be like entirely blank because I know there is no sign-in risk involved. So technically, it will show you any kind of sign-in risk. If it's there, it will pop up here. So see, for me, users can also have signed in this go to. So it's basically blank for me. Then we have the risk detection. So there is no events which detected risk in last 1 month. So it's good for me, right? Then risky agents, again, no risky agents identified. So for me, I'm completely covered. There are no risk in my Entra ID as of now. So that's what goes the tutorial for managing risk in using Entra ID or risk-based insights. Thank you so much. Let's meet in our next lecture.